If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
My friend John Hall joins us this morning. John retired from the Navy submarine rescue. And John, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Jim Dale. How you doing?
I'm good. Good to have you with us today. And a lot happening with the American Legion and the veterans here. A big day tomorrow as well as Monday. Let's begin with tomorrow. What's going to be going on?
Okay, tomorrow, first of all, if you mention rain for tomorrow, I'm going to hurt you.
No, well, I didn't mean to. It was our producer that really said that.
Oh, we'll get into that. Tomorrow we're having a vehicle show, and it's different than a car show. Of course, a car show is incorporated into it, but the Dixie Division, which is a chapter of the Military Vehicle Preservation Association in the state of Alabama, is coming in force, and they're bringing military vehicles, antique military vehicles, preserved military vehicles of all sorts, deuce and a halves, tank retrievers. I know one guy who's bringing a Jeep and a trailer. So we're going to have quite a display for people who haven't seen military vehicles. And at the same time, we're bringing special interest vehicles, hot rods, cars, customs, classics, whatever.
What's some of the other military equipment that will be here, you think?
Well, one of our guys is bringing a military kitchen. And for those who don't know, it is a kitchen, it's a trailer that folds out, and it comes into a full-blown kitchen, griddles, ovens, stoves, the whole bit. And that's something that a lot of people have not seen.
Is he going to cook on it?
Actually, no. I've got two of my guys that are going to cook, and we're having hot dogs and hamburgers available for purchase, and the proceeds will go to the building fund of the American Legion.
Now, the American Legion is right behind Wells Fargo Bank up in there, isn't it?
Correct, yeah. If you go up Hammett Street, there's a little house in the middle, but it's basically the first driveway, and you cannot miss it because there's a bunch of American flags along the side of the road.
Yeah. Whose idea was this to begin with, and how long have we been putting it together?
In the spring, the Dixie Division has their initial show or get-together down at Wind Creek, and me being a camper and a veteran and a collector of craziness, I talked to Shirley Pate, and I said, well, why can't we come to Sylacauga? Fine, so let's pick a date. June 12th came up, and here we are. We've been promoting it pretty much all spring and getting into the sweating weather, and here we are.
Before going any further, John, originally from Massachusetts somewhere, but he's been here for many years. Talk about the importance of being a veteran and what it means to you.
Brotherhood, fellowship, family, support. There's a bunch of names that go for it. The American Legion is a support group for veterans. And what we are is we are in our own. We take care of our own. We have assistance for anyone in need. But the most part is this. This is what it's all about.
Why is that so important, John?
I have had a lot of people talk to me because of, probably because I'm the commander of the American Legion, but the fact is a lot of guys like me don't talk about what we did in service. Combat, non-combat, everything else as it goes along. But I consider the American Legion post, the building itself, as a sanctuary. We can talk up there. We can, what's bothering you? You more or less, after you get to know everybody, you can find out if something's going on. If someone has an illness, we try to take care of them. And you pick up the phone and say, hey, how you doing? That kind of thing. So it's mostly support, fellowship, and...
kind of therapeutic, isn't it?
Oh, you know what? You walk in there and it's just like taking a shower. Yeah. It's just like, I'm kind of home, with a whole bunch of people who know what we're talking about. And we can pick up the phonies very quickly, so they don't come back.
How many veterans do we have that are participating with our American Legion here in Sylacauga?
We have 64 members of the American Legion Post 45, and we have 62 members of the Vietnam Veterans Chapter 945, which is housed in the same building. Most of us are dual members. DAV, VVA, and American Legion. So it's a lot of letters, but it's togetherness. You go find the people who have the like background.
Yeah. Were you in the Vietnam era?
I was, yes, a Vietnam era. I was 65 to 74. I was in there in 72, playing in the blue water, which is a difference than the muddy water. So,
What's a submarine rescue? What do you do? Some of the stuff.
we were stationed in New London, Connecticut, and it's a surface craft, and we were divers. And what we were capable of doing is putting the diving bell. People have heard about the miraculous diving bell that goes down and it attaches itself to the hull and make an escape hatch for the guys stuck in a disabled veteran.
How deep could it go?
We went down 165 feet.
Wow.
But I mean, it gets tight when you're in the suit.
I bet.
You know, but we had divers. I was an outside diver. I think I broke something. But what happened is you have the helmet, the big brass helmet, and 3 fingers. So you're sitting there going like this. You know. But we still got to do.
Yeah.
But you have to position that thing directly over a hatch and make magnets hold it to the hatch.
Were you drafted, John, or you joined?
I joined.
Would you do it again?
Yes. My country, I love it. And a lot of guys, I represent a lot of guys, and just about every one of us up there will, you know, if somebody says, hey, we call, we go. You know, except for the fact that I'm so young that I can do what I used to do yesterday. No. You know.
The military vehicle show will be tomorrow. Starts about 8 o'clock or so?
About that. The Dixie Division will show up probably around 9 o'clock. We're going to have the vehicles displayed on the left-hand side of the grass of the Legion. People who are bringing vehicles on a trailer will park on the right-hand side. I talked to Mr. Epperson, and we can sit underneath his cedar trees to get out of the sun, or on the other side, we have a space where we have the burning pit. So this is going to be convenient. The Legion will be open with the air conditioning on for people who sweat like me.
Yeah.
So you can go into a sit. So.
Will there be people there to kind of explain the vehicles and what the purpose of them are and that kind of stuff?
The owners of the vehicles are extremely proud of what they have. Okay, here's bragging time. My vehicle that is coming is a 1955 Willys M38A1 with a 416 trailer. Now that's a lot of numbers, but what it means is it's a Jeep with a trailer, painted navy gray, of course. And
is that yours?
yes.
Okay.
And this is its debut. I bought it Sunday and brought it home. Got it so we can drive it, and it's the first time out in probably 12 years. It's been in the garage for the past 12 years. And here it is. But
wow. For people who want to be a part of it, we've got lunch too tomorrow?
what we're doing is a fundraiser, is to have hot dog plate and a hamburger plate. And what we're talking about is 2 hamburgers, a bag of chips, and a drink for $5.
Oh, what a deal.
Well, you know, and then a hamburger or cheeseburger, chips and a drink for $5. So we've had donations. Southern States Bank has been great to us, and a couple of people in the city. So we're trying to build up the building fund of the American Legion. You know, we've got a building that's old.
Yeah, and tomorrow is just a start. We've got a big event coming up Monday too.
Yes, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, Monday is called Flag Day. It is the 14th of June, and each and every 14th of June, no matter what day it's on, we retire flags. And I want to stress the fact that we don't just burn them. There's a solemn ceremony that goes with it, and the flags that have seen their service and done what they're supposed to do are properly retired. And what it involves is basically taking the flag, changing it to ashes, and then burying it in a special spot. It's like I said, it's a solemn thing, but we've been collecting flags. We'll start collecting flags on the 15th of June. And at this point in time, I think we're roughly 500 flags that need to be.
So what time will this be?
It's
Monday?
5 o'clock Monday at the American Legion.
Okay.
It's something to see. I'm hoping to have the Boy Scout troop from First Methodist Church come to present. We're going to have a presentation of the proper folding of a flag. There's 13 folds and 13 explanations. We're going to do that.
That's a a personal thing to you, our American flag.
Yes, it is. And I'd say not just me, but anybody who wore a uniform, be it fire department, police department, or service, right? This is our country. This is what we signed here. I signed my name way back when, before they invented dirt. And it's just, I said, okay, what do you want? Where do you want me to go? And as it turned out, they put me into watercraft. So we did that. But my entire service was sea duty. And I'm kind of proud of it. I'm proud of the American flag.
Yeah.
If you notice, pay attention that when the Pledge of Allegiance goes, the veterans have been granted, which is something, but you can place your hand over your heart, or you can salute. All right. Not to make a show or something, but I pledge allegiance to the flag. All right. And at the end, there's a salute, paying homage to the American flag.
Is it, John, non-cool for people like me to salute instead of hand over heart?
It's a show of respect, okay? How you deem your respect is pretty much your own volition, whatever you want to do. But, I saluted the flag for a bunch of years. I still salute the flag. I pledge allegiance, which is a very important thing, to my flag, our flag, representing the country. So yeah, if you decide you want to stomp on the flag or not show respect to the flag, Hall's going to be in your face.
Do you see your type of feelings for our country as dwindling from other America?
It's a difficult question to ask. I think the priority of the flag has diminished some, but there's crazy people like me and the guys of the American Legion and the Vietnam veterans and the disabled American veterans and the veterans of foreign wars. There's a bunch of different organizations, and each and every one of us respect the flag. So power of example, you respect my flag, or you get talked to in various terms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it's not a matter of we're starting a fight or something. It's, hey, that's our flag. You live in the United States. See that flag right there? The red stands for all the blood that was spilled, right, to preserve our past. And there's so much history about the American flag. Why are the stripes? The stripes were there for bandages for the fallen soldiers way back when they were using muskets. So, the American flag, how proudly it waves and how proudly we wave back at it.
Wow. John Hall, Commander of the American Legion here in town. Yeah. And vehicle show tomorrow at the American Legion behind the Wells Fargo Bank. And again, John, what's going to be happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be the vehicle show. There is no admittance. It's free to the public, and we'd like to have everybody come see it. It could be a very big history lesson for a lot of people. You're going to see some vehicles that you haven't seen before. And these are all vehicles that were used in the military. They're not fakes. They're all real. And that shows what they are capable of doing and how to protect our country.
Yeah, it starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Bring you a cup of coffee, and of course they'll have lunch as a fundraiser, and so be a part of that tomorrow. It's at South Hammond Avenue, right off of Fort Williams, behind Wells Fargo Bank. And then on Monday, we're going to have the retirement of the flag, the proper retirement of the flags, and that's going to be at 5 o'clock Monday afternoon.
Yeah. Yes, it is, and I'm not going to belittle that because that's a very important thing. One thing to make it fun, we're having a convoy someplace little after lunch on Saturday, and what we're going to do is go down Fort Williams, take a left on Norton, go down to the high school, come back Broadway, go back up Fort Williams. So you'll see the vehicles will be out there. Not sure what time when it's convenient for us to do it, but it's bringing interest to the public. On top of that, Monday, right, the flags. We will show proper respect.
Wow. If people would like more information on what you guys do, is there a Facebook page or anything like that?
We have Facebook pages for the American Legion, and Dennis Murphy, the adjutant of the American Legion, is taking care of it. I'm not computer literate because I've got a phone over there. When I turn it on, it says, "Hello, stupid." But the thing is, We're around.
Okay.
You know, you can see it. Most of the guys have vehicles that have a military type flag, excuse me, military type license plate. So, hey, let me tell you about the American Legion, you know.
John, let me say thank you for your service to our country, to America.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for continued service and all of those men and women of our military forces, our American Legion here in Sylacauga. I look forward to tomorrow and also Monday. John, thanks for coming by.
Thank you, Jimmy, and God bless America.
God bless America. John Hall, our guest this morning. We got more Daybreak just ahead. Don't go away.